was gonna say something so fucked up.
I feel like where you had the camera earlier was more flattering.
Well, yeah, because you were like not on.
Yeah, I liked it better.
Is that good?
Is that good?
That's how I like it. You put it back. That's not good.
That works for me.
The dude just only my thumb. I just talk like this.
She loves it.
Kitty.
Oh, it's like
Laser.
I saw a cat on the TV, and then I saw a laser run to my left, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Do you know what's bad is that it's becoming short season, which means that my legs are going to be clawed unto death by the
Swiss
cats.
cheese.
Because they love to jump into my lap while I'm working, and I'm going to be shredded.
Well, you're a coward with a coward's heart, and you won't tell the cats no. So I have no
want
sympathy.
them to be happy.
You can't say no to your sweet babes.
I can't. Like Lucy does this thing where she jumps in my lap, walks in a circle, jumps out, comes back around, does it like she'll do it like 3 times, and I'm like, all right, this time.
First of all, let's just say cheers.
Oh yeah, cheers. Tim and I are drinking a little Margs.
Tim, is that cum?
I have.
Yes,
that looks like cum.
That's a lot of cum.
That looks like you got a glass of cum.
It's all mine.
Oh, look at him guzzle it down.
A little too much simple syrup in this cum.
Too much simple syrup?
No, it's a joke.
Just be like, I added the simple syrup.
I'm gonna whisper a story to Jennifer, then I'm gonna ask.
Too much simp syrup. This story's fucking funny.
This is cruel. I can't read.
I can read lips.
Read
Can you
lips.
read lips?
I can't at all.
Tim was talking about how bad his wiener is, and he's just like, "Oh my god!" He said, "My wiener's so bad."
Yeah, say it again.
It was to do with wiener, I will say.
All right, everyone, promise not to tell anyone. So one time, it's late at night. You know what I'm saying? It's late at night.
You know when you're hanging out by yourself late at night.
It's late at night, and maybe I was getting a little, self appreciative, if you know what I'm saying.
You're honking. You're honking it. Got it.
And then all of a sudden, I just felt on my leg as
cat claw.
I was like, "Get out of here!"
Come on, man.
That was not helpful.
Yeah. And you did
That's actually now he can only finish.
It depends on where it is. Like, it could be helpful, but
that explains why Tim bought me those cat ears.
Was this Lucy or Laser?
It was actually Lucy, I think. I was like, "What are you doing, Scoot?"
Because she does. She'll come up to you and go. Like,
yeah, but we can't
pet.
clip her claws as easily.
She's too rowdy.
She's too rowdy. Laser can do whatever I want with. Slowly, but Lucy's like,
"Hey, you don't do the full Nelson?"
Oh, we should try.
Dude, I get away with so much stuff. With the thing you got to worry about is then like they're really good at getting their back paws up there and then doing like that number. But if you have,
if we get 2 of us, if we 2 for it,
if you get the right hold on your cat, you can do whatever the hell you want.
That's so true.
Yeah, I do feel like certain ways. Sometimes Laser's thing is that when I open the fridge door, he sprints to like go check out the fridge, and then he'll like lay down so I can't grab him up and pick him up out of there. But if I scoop him as if it's like a bulldozer, he like goes completely limp. I think he doesn't understand what's going on. And just like,
well, yeah,
okay,
he'll get scooped and then go. Like tap you in the face twice and just be like, "I'm here."
I guess this is my life now.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen like the videos of people deactivating their cats? Like, I've never been able to get it to work, but they do like.
I think so.
They do it. It's like grabbing them on like the scruff of their neck.
Oh yeah.
And they just like they stop.
Yeah. Cat.exe has.
We had to do that one time when somebody Laser didn't completely get himself clean after, and we had to deal with it, the 2 of us. And,
It wasn't going.
Nika, did you have a question?
It is not an important question by any means.
Not as important as cats shitting on
about
themselves.
cleaning cat
Yeah, that's a good point. You should let them.
3 cat owners just go ham on like funny things cat do.
Okay, well, I was just pulling up my Lahni thing, and I saw something that's titled "Subject to Change," and I found it very disconcerting because it's a level 20 halfling monk that's way of the
don't talk about that.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do with this.
Michael doesn't use our D&D Beyond account.
Oh.
The fact that he didn't tell us for over a year.
what?
Oh,
He's a
I didn't
fucking
know that.
weirdo. Who will kill 4, so I'm allowed to say that.
Never mind then.
Yeah, no,
Lonnie's like, is this about to be like a thing?
if you ever meet that character, it won't be here.
You've been transmogrified into a halfling. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's for that bleep, 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 bleep.
Yeah, David, put that in a year from now.
We're not even recording, right?
David, figure out a way.
David.
Make it happen.
Are we done? What is time?
Great episode.
Good job, everyone. We really nailed it tonight.
Oh yeah,
Thank you to Mayo.
D&D Beyond has rolling now. If you wanted to fuck with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Will I ever be able to find my D&D notes in the Google Drive?
Oh, it's slow.
Which fucking sucks shit. And I
You better, because there's gonna be a quiz tonight.
No, are you serious?
Yes.
Michael started playing Persona Royale, and he's like, "Time for random quiz." Am I right, everybody?
Everyone loves a pop quiz.
Everyone loves a pop quiz.
Literally, why is
Hot
Google
shot.
Drive the worst document holder in the
Remember
world?
when we were like, Google should run everything, and then we're like,
Extremely not.
I don't have any problems with my Google Drive, and it is packed to the gills.
can't
I can
find
never
shit.
find anything.
You search stuff, you'll have the exact word, and it doesn't bring it up.
Well,
"Oh,
I just
Nika,
have-
yours will be worse in a year after you catch up to us from being on the Appcast."
They
That's just 1 year.
I mean, I have like 100 gigs of shit in there, but everything has a folder, and all my folders go
so
into
she's saying
different
she's better
things.
or
Yeah.
Okay, you're saying you're organized.
Organized.
I've mentioned this like dozens of times, but my number one petty podcast content creator thing that I will never ever let go until the day I die was the time that we were complaining about running out of like Gmail space, and someone just responded with, "It's like infinite. You can't run out of Gmail space." Like, bitch, you get probably 4 Crate and Barrel emails a week.
not the
here.
10 Crate and Barrel emails that I
Yeah,
get.
well, like I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I got so many Crate and Barrel alt accounts.
That is just like my favorite / least favorite internet comment of like, well, simply my life is such, and I don't do anything that you do, and
therefore they must be the same.
I eat at my dad's house every night. Why?
My dad's house.
And what, empathy exists? No.
Oh, it's like so far away from empathy. Like it would be like, this is not my life.
Okay, everyone, I have finally found my notes, and bad news, I don't have any notes from last time. I have a bullet point with nothing behind it.
Why don't they just partner
know.
with like a search company and then like
Or a
fix
data company, or like
something?
Like Bing.
Yeah, let's partner with Bing.
I've started using Microsoft Edge, as I like to call it, for Happy Hell Hour. One, Google Chrome, as we all know, is just such a memory hog. And Halar. And 2, it works better if I need to.
But it's now the same core browser as Chrome, I believe. It uses Chromium as its internals, as long as you're updated, I guess.
This guy knows his technology.
What did you just say to me?
Like they're the same browser. It just doesn't have all Google's bullshit.
Beans is back. Beans is
back.
back, baby. He's here to explain to us technology, which I appreciate.
He's here to say Chromium at you until you get.
Oh my God,
Listen,
that means.
don't fucking come in here and start talking about which browser is better and expect me not to win.
How do you feel about Mozilla Firefox?
Remember when Firefox was shit?
I'm indifferent about
I'm an
Firefox.
Opera guy.
You're an Opera guy?
Oh yeah,
Oh
I
my
love
God,
Opera.
he's a .com bubble boy.
Oh, my
Real
goodness.
talk, I had somebody at work that straight up was like I told them they should be using Firefox for one of our like internal things, and they're like should I use the fuzzy fox or the smooth fox? And I was like,
Ooh, now this I want to hear.
I was like, the fuck you say to me? And they're like, well, I've got two icons. I've got a fuzzy fox and I've got a smooth fox, and I like the fuzzy fox. And like
Fox Chrome?
they just had like they had like an old ass version of Firefox, like that just wasn't updated. That
Like
was
fuzzy and like old, like shitty looking.
yeah.
Firefox
And they're like, I like
More
this
hair.
one better.
I want the hairiest browser.
Yeah. What a life they must live.
Oh,
Y'all remember AOL dial-up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do remember that shit. We weren't we? Oh, we were talking about on their internet how
Baby!
like
puppy.
We have to get this podcast on the road because I only have 6 more hours of internet time.
yeah. My CD's gonna run out.
My dad has to log me back in if we go.
I have to go back to Walmart checkout lane.
Oh, we were talking about on Dear Internet how everyone had like your family computer growing up, and I'm curious actually, where was everyone's family computer? Because mine was in my parents' bedroom, which really was a
Oh, you had to
problem
sit
for
there
me.
and like chat while they were having sex. It was really like
Yeah,
fucking...
sure.
Well, they would kick me out at a certain time, and I'm like, but I
all
want to stay
right,
on
it's
AIM
rail time,
and talk
baby.
to my crush.
Another thing we talked about in the last year internet.
Yes, it is. We did
This
talk
is
about
Dear
that.
Internet.
We talked about
Those
our
episodes
parents
with
fucking.
us.
Ours
Yeah.
was in the living room,
That's
like
the
common
normal.
area, which was great. Whenever everyone went to sleep, I could sneak out because my room was right off of it, and the computer was like 5 feet away from my bedroom, so I
you
could
could
just
get back on
reach your-
Instant Messenger
your
and be
hand
like,
out.
Yeah.
away message, take it off. I'm ready
and I
to
listened
chat.
to like AFI on repeat.
Yeah! There's a baby here.
America's
Babies.
funniest internet.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
did you say? Can you speak up?
From the diaphragm.
I gotta
Almost.
tell you,
Almost.
Bachman, I don't understand a goddamn word she's
Try it
saying.
one more time.
Pizza.
Greetings,
Team
adventure.
pizza.
You say adventurers.
Pizzas.
Pizza.
Bitches.
Fucking
Yes.
bitches.
That's pretty good.
Greetings, bitches.
That's so true.
You guys, I mean, y'all didn't have to stop your conversation.
She's so cute though.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Amelia, do you remember AOL dial-up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see?
Yeah, same.
What did
She's
she
a-
like to use for an away
liar.
message?
Yeah, what's her?
Yeah, what did your buddy profile look like?
Oh,
What is the number 3?
Oh, the number 3 is right here.
Oh, I was like, what is number 3? Like, damn. what
damn,
is
that's a good question.
No, you
What
can't
is
push it.
number-
No! That,
Oh God,
That's
screen goes
probably
black.
it's okay. You gonna push it again? Oh, you're straying off the path now.
Now,
Straight down.
Jellin777 talking about who's in your top 8 because MySpace also. That was a little.
That's the letter C.
That was a little
Yeah.
later for me.
Little
It was more
later.
like senior year of high school into college.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was My Chemical Romance time.
Remember when you could have a song playing and you'd be
Where's
like, "This is
what?
a song. It could be on my page."
Yeah. Really
What?
big up for us.
I also was into Zanga for a while.
Oh, I had a Zenga.
The drama,
Well, they're all
the drama that would happen because of people's Zanga posts.
I mean, they're black,
we had a-
but
we
the
had a-
letters
we had
are
a problem.
blue. That's our
In my high school, we had an
Uh-oh.
assembly for it, too.
Oh man.
We were in, like, love poetry.
Not
and
now.
shit.
Not
But I went to a very Christian
Fingers
school.
in the throat.
That song is like, "Take a look at my girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
She's the only one I got."
Oh, for
Da-da-da-da.
sure.
That was my song for like the longest time on MySpace.
Thank you for the hype train. We are loving a hype train. We are hyping. It's Cinco de Mayo. Cheers.
Cheers.
Go ahead and do yourself a
Oh,
favor. Go over a fascist regime wherever you are today.
Yes.
Amelia, can you say hype train? Woo woo.
Train moving.
Good job.
Can I go up there?
Can you go up where?
Up there.
She would
Okay.
be inside the computer.
Easy.
Good.
Easy. Hype train.
She's
Make
farting.
Amelia just say hype train all the time now.
Train.
Say hype train.
Hype train.
Train.
Choo choo. Woo.
It's the
Okay.
only one I got.
You gonna go to bed?
I will bury it.
You-
Did she say how embarrassing?
Harry, Pete, and here, bye.
What's wrong with my face? Something's wrong with my face. Oh,
You bitch.
Oh my god,
Oh.
Nika's face.
Nika. Oh, yeah, it's all fucked
I
up.
see.
Nika,
Yeah,
stop
Nika's-
glitching.
What's
It's
happening,
funny,
Nika?
especially when it looks like
work.
you got sliced down the
Yeah,
skull in a,
it's fine.
in
Oh,
a
wait, you fixed
samurai
it.
way.
Is Geekly Gary doing it?
Oh, you got
Gary.
Gary.
Geekly
Where is Geekly
Gary.
Gary?
Oh man.
He's
All right.
on my microphone stand. He's like right up here.
I like that.
Yes.
Wait, did Bachmann ask? Like, wait, is he not in charge of Geekly Gary?
Well,
do I still have a
That's
Twitch stream
scary.
performing Valorant? No, I do not.
What?
Wait, what?
I have an extra code. I don't really care about the game, but my friends have it, and I don't like when my friends have things, and I don't.
I just remember what happened last time on the episode.
I don't.
I remember
happened?
the big
Real
reveal at
bombshell at the
the end. I'm
end.
really excited.
Oh wait! Oh wait! No, I feel like there was something that was so important. that I had a
Oh,
question, and
Nika,
now I don't remember
you're
the
the-
fucking
you're-
question.
Oh, as a fan of ours, and as a fan of a certain someone,
Wait,
ooh,
no.
baby.
Someone who you are close
Ooh,
with.
this is the biggest thing for you.
In game.
Percy.
It's someone.
Percy.
It's
Percy's mom. It's Percy's mom.
I feel like we just did a monikers, kind of.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and I beefed it real bad. Tried to go in there, and she's like, "I know who you are." It's
Fuck
fine.
off.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we shot.
remember
That was a fun episode.
It was a very fun episode. We had some good recording sessions over the past couple weeks.
Oh my
in
god,
general.
we did, and oh my
I'm
god,
mad.
the charity stream was so good.
It really was
Very
very good.
But I'm gonna save the thank yous
Yeah.
for when we're recording. Mr. Red, I saw you in chat, and there you are. Post that tweet you had. I mean, we're gonna fix it soon, but well, it's probably not worth it. We're gonna fix it. We should probably tell you. We're gonna fix that. Michael's fixing it.
What?
Oh,
The wiki.
I'm not fixing
Is that what you're
shit.
talking about?
yeah, the wiki.
I don't know why that is happening.
Yeah, the wiki's horrifically broken.
Well, it's
Michael,
old
when you
and
get to
bad.
phase gamma, you should just reach out to Mr. Reddit. Like, what do you need?
I can't help him in any way. That's a bad person.
Well, no, because we would need a new thing, right? We don't want. Oh, I guess. Oh, fuck. I guess you're right.
What are you doing?
I'll be right back.
What are you doing?
You know what's great is that last time for the charity stream, my recording didn't work.
You ever
Yeah.
see a cat butthole on screen?
It
Don't
didn't
put it
work?
on my desk.
No, like it was just blank audio. I don't know what happened. And so David was
That's a good
like, "Hey, we can use the Twitch audio, but I need you to record 4 different lines about jacking off for me." Like all the ones, every single one that like didn't come through. He's like, "Yeah, record this jack off line, this jack off line." I guess I talked a lot about jacking off.
Our shit is broken.
Jacking off for charity.
Love to.
J.O. for charity, baby.
Never done it. But...
You've never done it? I only do it.
It's the only time he does it for charity.
Oh fuck yeah! I mean, it's 2020, baby.
It's 2020. JO for charity.
Yeah, man. We talked about sex workers a lot on the Deer that we recorded, and not a lot, but yes, one of the questions.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And
yes,
it's just like,
that is true.
what is the coronavirus gonna do to, our OnlyFans economy?
I think there's I think what we're learning is that people think that just anyone can put stuff up on OnlyFans and get money, but it's
You
a skill
can.
and you got to be good at it.
Yep.
So
Everyone's always like, "Oh, all girls have to do is go on Twitch and show their tatas, and they'll get a billion
it's like,
things."
that's
Like,
not
no.
how that works.
It's a skill. It's multiple skills.
That's how it works for me,
having thick ass, whatever's various things helps, and that goes for all genders.
Having big naturals or unnaturals.
Sweaty naturals. That's what I call. I don't like calling that, but
My sweaty unnaturals.
Yeah.
I
That's
pride
what I've
myself
got.
on everything I have being unnatural.
Y'all
I'm sorry,
are,
the phrase "big naturals" is so fucking
Mhm.
funny. You can't beat it.
it's so funny.
peak comedy.
It's peak comedy.
I think Big
Yeah.
Unnaturals is making me laugh more in this moment. Though.
Well, actually, I was listening to.
That's stolen valor, though.
It's a little stolen. Well,
But no
you know,
shade
I
to
zhuzhed it up.
unnaturals.
I zhuzhed it up.
No shade to unnaturals.
I was listening to 420 Day Fiance, which I
Mm.
fucking love. If you like trash TV show, you need to listen to this podcast. It's very funny. And they were talking about Lara Croft's like triangle big naturals
Yeah.
from Tomb Raider. It's very good. They get high and talk about 90 Day Fiance. What more can you ask for?
I wouldn't be
Definitely
able to talk about that
nothing.
because I'd be too busy talking about the fucking bad camera in that game.
Oh, and in Tomb Raider?
I'd be like, can you stop talking about nipples and start talking about dual
I'm
analog?
fucking mad.
we're-
do you guys want to
Podcast is all
record?
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
a podcast.
God.
You know what? Fine.
Jesus, he's always like,
I'm talking about
Michael's always
boobs.
like, let's do a podcast.
oh, he was getting
We're-
uncomfortable.
I hate
Because we
boobs.
talk about big unnatural, and he got scared.
He's like, ah.
Can we make a podcast
haunted.
called Big Unnaturals?
Yeah, I want to now.
One of our plans because we've been planning on not doing Cast of Thrones for the better part of a decade now, and our number one thing was what you jacking it to, what you jacking to,
There's a podcast called "What You Jacking It To," where you
So,
talk about
what you jacking
what
it
you're
to.
currently into that week.
Yeah,
But I don't think
we didn't get enough traction.
I think it'd be too problematic.
Why?
I don't see why.
I
don't-
could do it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
but you guys can.
We can't ask you any questions.
No, you can't ask me any questions. It's just me holding court for an hour, which oddly enough is exactly what Dear Internet is.
What's different?
I'm currently jacking it to that big cup of cum that Tim's drinking.
What about mine?
Yours doesn't look like cum like Tim's does.
What?
It must be the lighting. I don't know.
Tim
It's probably the glass. The glass.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
glass has a real.
It's the same beverage.
Tim
Same
drinking
amount
a
of
glass of cum is it just works. It just makes sense.
You ever,
It's a
you
little
just wake
overdone
up in the
now.
morning and you need a piping hot glass of cum to just get your day started.
You know what? I should like start some fucking thing where people pay me money, and then I could tell us like the story I told about the cat touching me while I was touching me, and then the story
just called-
I think I've told before. But
I just call a storytelling workshop.
no, I mean maybe I'll fucking wear my Jar Jar Binks mask and no shirt at the same
I mean,
time.
it's for us right there.
Yeah, we can't see
He's
it.
waiting.
Yeah, he's about to
He's
see
waiting for
Let's
us.
go, my
Go.
God.
I don't have Audacity open.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We are a fucking disaster.
Award-winning. Did you guys see my tweet I did today? It's
It was
very,
very
funny. I'm
funny.
gonna post it.
Go.
No, I'm not ready. Now I'm getting my tweet.
Okay.
On.
No!
go.
Yeah, just freaking do the
No!
after her.
No. I'm gonna post.
Everyone, don't pretend you don't like his tweet, so that
No,
he
it's
feels
a
bad
great
for
tweet.
delaying us all.
It's not my fault. Bachmann gave me the opening. All right, I'm ready.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go. We're
We're
recording.
recording.
Timothy, can you get us some dice out, sir?
Yes, my queen.
I need scissor.
There's some at your on the ground that you put over there. The last time you put it on there. The cats keep stepping in me and like, whoa, what is this?
Like, these aren't my beautiful D8s.
Imagine you're Dr. Dirt. You're filled with bugs and spray tan oil.
Okay.
And you have to watch us walk up there and accept the podcast award. It's
What did
glorious.
I do wrong?
During which some of us were already drunk.
Yeah, Nika, you embarrassed us.
I did. I still cringe about it.
No one knew. Afterwards,
I can get you the link to the video. We can watch it right now.
I don't need to watch it. This is why I don't sleep at night anymore.
Oh my gosh. What? Are you just going through all your various crimes?
Like,
Just that one, just
Whoops.
getting up
Oh.
there.
that's what the shower's for, is thinking about your regrets and also playing out arguments in your head with fake arguments.
Oh,
You ever
lordy,
get
lordy.
so mad and then you have to you literally have to take a minute and you're like, no, just
Oh,
don't
man.
think about it. Just don't fucking think about it. Just cool off, man. Cool off.
Only I said this would have been a good comeback.
Oh, I got over that. I graduated high school.
But you must not have interesting things enough to argue about.
Dude.
No.
You gotta find your hill to die on and then argue to death in the shower.
I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. I agree with you
It's
guys.
good for me.
I agree with you guys.
You just want to start.
I feel like we all just decided, like, okay, that's it. No.
I mean, we're ready.
It's time to
You're
start
good.
playing.
Michael, we've been waiting
Yeah.
for you.
Christ, he's always like this.
Greetings, adventurers. I am your dungeon master, Michael DiMauro, and with me is Tim Lanning,
Hey, everybody, it's great to be here. Thank you ever so much for having me.
Jennifer Cheek,
Hey, everyone.
Mike Bachmann,
Full of.
and Nika Howard.
Hello, it is Nika. I am here.
Oh,
Wow, Bachmann cut off his knees.
It's
Byron,
gonna,
you can't leave any opening.
it's gonna be so fucking funny. Now you'll never hear it.
We'll never know what the mystery joke was.
It wasn't a joke. We haven't recorded for a little bit, so we have a lot of announcements for today.
Oh
so
my God.
Get right into it. Let's
Number
go.
one announcement.
Oh.
Love you.
We love you. Number
Love
2 announcement. Let's give a silent round of sound for the good vibes sent to the greater Gapcast Family's Way. And then specifically, we got to give it up for this GD community. Over the weekend of April 25th, we got together with many of our online pals. And did you guys know that we were raising money for the Trevor Project?
Mm-hmm. But
Right.
it's you can't raise money in this kind of climate, Timothy. It's,
there's-
everyone's struggling.
We're struggling, but you know what? Not only did we raise money, but we doubled the goal we're shooting for, and we thrashed previous year's best years. We raised over $13,000. Let me go to the page right now to see how much we've raised as of May 5th. May 5th. Jesus Christ. 13,314 smackaroonies.
Wow.
So I definitely want to thank John Caulfield.
Yeah,
huge
thanks to John.
Yes, he organizes it every single year, and it's a huge boon for all of us and all the charities we've supported in the past. As I said when we were signing off, if John was like, I can't do it this year, it probably wouldn't happen.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to put it together. So
Yeah.
we really appreciate it.
We want to thank all of our friends at podcasts from Dear Internet, Greetings Adventurers, Transformation Sequence, Naruto Reviewto, Brute Force, Welcome to St. Paxton, and the Randoms Encounters crew, including some guests from the Fayforge Academy. Go ahead and go to your podcast app and look up the Fayforge Academy. They have, I think right now we're like 20 episodes, 22, 21, 22. As a big geekly thank you, please go download the podcast. Bro!
I was just putting it out. It seemed like you were winding down.
I was winding down.
Whoa.
And
I don't. What just happened?
I was in the zone, right?
I thought he forgot a name and I pointed at it.
No, I was talking about them. And I just gotta recenter myself. Let me take a big.
Do you need to go outside and get a breath of air and come back? Or?
I'm sorry, it was so difficult for you to get back in the zone.
I was in the zone.
I'm reading out names.
Bro, don't act. I freeze up on the. Also, want to give a huge thank you to the S House Studio crew, essentially the part of the Geekly family for as long as we've known them. They were the anchor yet again on the stream, and I don't know how many of the streams they've done, but it's been a lot, and we always thank all those crew. Many former Random Encounters people on the S House. We want to thank all of them. I want to quickly thank Slugfest Games, Brotherwise Games, Arcane Wonders, Dungeons Co., JBG Crafts Garage, Karmic Industries, and Ashley Warren for donating prizes. And
Dungeons Box.
Huh?
Dungeons Box.
Yes, that's Dungeons Co., I believe.
Oh.
I could be wrong. So thank you for... Now, see, that was a good one, Jennifer, because it was something that...
What?
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Jennifer will remember this.
Wow.
David, please cut everything out.
Yeah, David, you know what? Let's not thank him. You know what?
Go ahead and just hit Control A and delete on that.
How do we embezzle this $13,000 to get to us so I can prove a point to my wife?
Will never work. I'm a Taurus. I've never admitted that I'm wrong.
But thank you.
It's my season.
But thank you again for the entire community for coming together. We had a huge number of people watching the stream all weekend long and donating. I honestly cannot thank each people enough, and I do apologize if I've left anyone out.
It was super amazing. Thank you, everybody. We have some extremely sad news, followed immediately by some good news.
So.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, we do have to cancel GeeklyCon 2020.
Is that the good news or the sad news?
It depends on your perspective.
Yeah.
Is it Geekly Gary's fault?
It is Geekly Gary.
No. This'll kill his ratings.
Somebody ate a Geekly Gary, and a disease was transmitted, and now there's a fucking global pandemic, and the world is hell. So that's fun. So unfortunately we had to cancel, and we're super bummed out. We have to figure it out. We have a lot of things to figure out, but we're gonna do a virtual event that weekend, and we're gonna do some entertaining stuff, I'm assuming, and play some games and I don't know what else. But so that'll be good. Wow. That'll make us feel slightly less bad on that weekend.
Yes.
And then the good news is we announced GeeklyCon 2021, which is gonna be in Rochester, New York.
as I said on Twitter, when this location was pitched to me, I think my words were, "This is a horrible idea." And then Michael and Carly spent about 4 minutes explaining why it was a good idea, and I was like, "This is a great idea. This is gonna be the best GeeklyCon ever. I'm full on board." I was a hater and a doubter, and now I'm the opposite. I'm
The
evangelical.
amenities are so nice.
Yeah.
The place we're gonna be at is, oh my god, and it's like I've been there a bunch, so it's near where I live, and I've been to this place a bunch of times. I've had dinner there, I've stayed there, and it is just top tier. It is a luxury hotel.
Yeah.
And it's actually cheaper to stay there than it was the last place.
Yeah.
So, fucking bananas. We.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I wish there was a way to just say there's going to be 4 people in this room and keep everybody in the same spot.
Oh, so whenever they come back, it doesn't.
Well, it'll be fine, but
Here they come. They're coming back. I
well,
believe in them.
maybe
believe
either
them.
that or they got all the lights off.
They're being very quiet.
They're playing Who's in My Mouth.
It's laser. But like a paw,
Yeah.
not like a
of
cat
course.
dick.
Or like a little tail.
Eh. Nope.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna just, so Ryan Rams online, thanks a fucking lot for ruining our stream, bud. You turned on your
What
phone and you
happened?
ruined it.
Oh.
They're back. Hello.
And now they're in Michael's spot.
I'm Michael.
Hello, Michael. Hello, other Michael.
I'm Michael. Oh,
Okay.
and weren't you also saying that the town of Rochester is like super excited for us to be there?
Yeah. I'm burping
Tourism
now.
board.
Yeah, no, they've actually been helping us. Like, they're gonna bring in food trucks for us. They're gonna do all sorts of cool stuff for us. Rochester is actually a pretty nerdy town. We have a big tech college here. It's like got a really great video game program, and the place is full of nerds. So it's gonna be a hoot.
Yeah.
Go to our GeeklyCon Twitter at GeeklyCon, and we put together a little web page. You can go check it out. And I think it's gonna be a super good time.
Yeah, I was losing sleep over this year's GeeklyCon. So let's part the kimono, as the kids say. What happens when you have a convention during a crisis such as we are in now? You and the place where you're having it are playing chicken.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where we have to basically take the hit to look like assholes, where it's like, wait, they're going to have a convention during a worldwide pandemic? Like, well, no, but we also don't want to go into debtor's prison, so we have to wait to cancel the contract until either the state or city makes you, or whoever's in charge at the hotel allows it. So, you know, we had like backup plans of like, I guess we'll just fucking do another charity stream, but this time it's to keep us out of jail. And also it's like 3 times as much as we've ever raised for anything ever. So, you know, given, I don't know if any of you have seen a news in America, given certain people who live in America who think that the coronavirus barely exists, it was very, very scary to think that there was but one person in Columbus, Ohio, who could have been like, I don't know, it seems like bullshit, right?
Yeah, that would have sucked incredibly bad. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sad, but I think the best for the current circumstances.
Yes. And as
Right.
we've said before, I don't even plan it, and I was having like stress dreams, so I can't even imagine what it was like for you and Carly.
Oh, the idea of like us doing that and one Geekly getting like really sick, like,
Yeah.
Right.
no fucking way,
Yeah.
man.
Right.
Like, fuck that. That's like a terrifying idea that I would not
because
want
we
to be part
we
of.
did not want to come. So it's
I was like, I don't want to
Yeah.
get in a plane.
yeah.
Yep.
I don't.
So
So I'm very relieved.
So it is. Columbus people were super cool. They did.
Yes.
I mean, they jelked us a little bit, but in the end,
hey, what's a little
You know, it's tough out
danger,
there.
right? Yeah,
it all worked out. They're
thank
very
you to
cool.
Marriott.
And man, I'm so psyched for the new place.
Me too.
It's gonna be awesome.
When will it be summer of 2021?
Like this week has been
Next year?
great to look at it, but like, do you know how painful it's gonna be just to wait?
Oh,
Like, it looks
so
so
long.
much fun. I want to go to that pool right now.
The pool's so good.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that is that. There are folks. If you want to keep if you've got a ticket for Geekly 20 and you want to transfer to 2021, go hit that website. It's like geeklyinc.com/2021. And at the bottom, there's a link where you can fill out a form. If you don't fill out that form, you're just going to get a refund. Like, we're going to refund everybody who doesn't specifically tell us. I
want to put it to 2021.
I want it. Yeah. So, because we don't want anyone to not, get their money back if they don't want it. So, anyway, that's that. And yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I'm excited.
We should also thank the community for being chill.
Oh my God, everyone was so cool. Holy shit. I was very nervous. And absolutely relieved with the response.
I want to thank Michael and Carly for handling pretty much everything that was behind the scenes. There was many meetings and PR emails and backup plans on top of backup plans on top of whatever. And also Michael made the GeeklyCon website, so the new one. So I just want to thank you guys. I always want to make sure, because I'm louder, so sometimes people give all of us credit, but I want to make sure that you guys are getting the constant credit you deserve.
Oh, thank you, buddy. It's everybody pitches in, and I super appreciate everyone's help. So Thank you, everybody. Fuck, do you guys want to play some D&D?
Let's
bro.
freaking do it.
I finished my Lost Mines of Fandelver game, so I didn't play it yesterday. It was so much fun. Love you guys. I miss you.
Well, let's roll D20s. What do you say?
Right.
What's that?
I've been playing an extra D&D game.
What is it? Tell me. I'll kill you.
I'm not going to. I mean, it's a
Oh, I
secret.
actually know what it
It's a secret project. Yeah, you know what it is.
12.
I rolled a 6.
I got an 18. I have no clue what we did, other than
Yeah, I got a
I
9.
told you.
Well, we can all chip in.
Bercie's mom came out at the end, and we all screamed.
But you got. What'd you get?
An 18.
What'd you
That's
get,
real high.
Bachmann?
That's real high.
I got a 9.
Okay.
Ooh, all right, Nika. Let's
so
hear
it
it.
is Nika.
Nika, bring it home.
Bring it home.
I don't remember what happened other than that either.
Do you want me to get started? Because I kind of remember the beginning of it. So we went to the one dude's house to
steal a pie.
Yeah, we stole a pie. That did happen. And I think we were gonna I think that we were supposed
He was
to
in
just
a box.
take
He was
the
in
unit
a
off.
he was in a knuckle punching contest, and
Yeah.
you wanted to replace him so that
Yes.
you could get to the Master of Coin. Is it something Vix von Stein?
Yeah, Zix von Stein.
Zix von Stein.
Yeah, because we heard that Zix von Stein like pretty much is very what's the word I'm looking for? Squeaky clean, except for that he liked to go to the knuckle punching and take bets on it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, oh, we'll go, and Lahni can take the place and do the fighting. And the plan was Rowan and Skud were gonna go and try to talk to Zix von Stein, and things did not exactly go to plan.
At one point, you were gonna seduce him.
Yeah, I was.
Well,
You turned his guards into babies.
I forgot about the babies.
Somebody in chat was like, does Bachmann still have those babies that were the guards? And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I thought they were talking about an old thing. I was like, do they mean the mushroom children?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know.
I forgot about the babies. So wait,
Anything.
so apparently I have the babies now?
Are we quiet to you guys?
No, you sound fine.
Yeah, you sound good.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, me being louder could be a setting thing, but
Did you
if
turn everyone else down? Because I do that sometimes when I hashtag.
well, that's the thing is they said Nika was louder, and I can't do anything about that. It's either you guys are all the same volume or you're not.
Fuck it.
Sorry,
David.
bump us up a little bit.
David.
Yeah, I'll bump myself down a little bit and
Get a
bump
little
everybody else
monitor.
up.
A little more
Get a
monitor
little-
here.
Well, monitor. Turn my bass up. Can I get some more bass in my headphones?
Smack my bass up.
We're normally screaming and only peaking, and now we're not peaking, so that's probably a good sign, I guess. What is it? What? Yeah.
I hope we never peak.
Oh, that's
Wow.
true.
Whenever people recite things that we do, we have such bad memories that we can actually enter into the praise ourselves with no ego zone. Because it's like, that's hilarious. Who did that? It's like, all of you.
Like, what? That sounds fake. So according to the chat, Rowan has the babies now, which seems like very bad.
Why do we have any babies?
Because we were trying to
Wait, name one time we haven't had a child we've kidnapped on our person.
Are we kidnappers? Are we literal child
They're not babies. That was your spell, right? That did that?
You polymorphed him.
I polymorphed him into... It's a creature you've seen before. I've seen a baby.
So you polymorphed the guards into babies so that we could get into the box. And then when we got into the box,
I remember that.
and Ron was really beefing it. That's the main thing. I don't remember what I tried, but I
Lonnie,
did that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was like, wait, did you turn the pie guy into a baby too?
No,
we were really hammering.
We were gonna kill him, but then we were like, oh, we can just pay him off.
That's right. You guys
After Michael heavily into.
You did not pay him off. I believe you.
No,
I don't remember what you did to him.
We shot him in the
just kill
balls
him?
and punched him.
Yeah, you shot.
Yeah, Michael's like.
Oh my God, you could have just paid him off.
Michael was screaming. He's like, I will do anything for money. We're like, shut the fuck up, Michael. We're
I
yes, I will take a bribe.
Can I just say that I love that so much when I was like, you guys can just do this, and you're like, no.
The hilarious thing is like chat was losing their goddamn mind. They're like, just pay him. You have infinite money. You talk about how anything other $10,000 you don't even mark anymore. It's like, would you guys shut up or have your moment?
If let's hit this dude in his balls.
He's ball tied.
Balls done.
What if next game we just like kind of skip this pretense of being heroes and just go being straight evil characters?
I've been trying to do that for the longest time.
We love money.
I'm
love
in.
money.
I do love money. Yeah, I feel like that I would do anything for 100 gold song. Well, it'll go down.
You should put that on your own, bro.
You got to.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then so Lahni was like toying with somebody in the boxing ring. She's still wearing her gimp outfit.
Oh yeah.
Frank was like gonna cut my under eyes and.
What?
I think that was Toby.
I didn't understand how it works. Like, all right.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Okay. Now I know you guys just recapped the whole fucking thing, but
No, Nika,
we
you did it.
decided that we were gonna get together in this underground wrestling. And Lonnie and Skud, or not Lonnie, Rowan and Skud were going one way, and they were going to send us directions, like a little secret message. And Toby and Lonnie were going to go fight.
Yeah, because you needed to act like it was a good match until they were done.
And we were gonna like try to like signal or something during it.
You used sending stones, and because I listened to like 10 minutes of it today to hear about today. And hats off to David, because like his audio styling's so good. Like when you guys are like messaging back and forth, it like sounded like you were
shit.
like
I
on like cell phones or
I gotta
something.
listen more
Our
often.
podcast sounds
So
good.
good.
Because of David. Because of David.
Because of David, yes, extremely. And then the big reveal was Bercy's mama in there.
Mama Bercy.
Miss,
Mama
do we
Hamhand.
know her name, or is she just Mama Hamhand?
She goes by several names. There's Mama Hamhands, Old Lady Hamhands,
Okay.
The lady of the ham.
and what was the other one? It was exactly like the first two.
What about Mama Lady
Grandma,
Ham?
like Grandma Hamhands or something
Okay.
like that.
It just depends on who's addressing her.
For ham hands.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put one bullet point down from my previous notes and just say Mama Hands, so I'll know.
Is Zix. Say that. Although I'll forget it, but whatever. Maybe. We'll
Is there like something? Is sometimes grandmas are called gammy? Can you?
Yeah,
could they,
Gam.
gamloaf,
Ham.
gam.
Hands.
I love Gam Ham Ham. That's what Lonnie would call her. Oh.
I found people who called their grandparents anything other than either grandma, grandpa, their first name, to be Muppets to me. I was like, what are you?
I call my grandma on my dad's side Mama.
Mama.
M-A-M-A-W. That's some southern shit for you.
Yeah,
right
you're mountain
there.
people. So that's
Granny is my other one. Granny and Mama.
Is your granny older than your mama?
She is. She is older. Yes.
Grannies are the oldest.
Granny's old. Yeah, Granny and Pa and Mama and Papa.
You have to have accepted some hard life truths if you're gonna let your kids call you Granny.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
She
You're like,
was
yeah, I'm
older
done.
when she had my mom and uncle. And then my mom was a little bit older when she had me.
Oh, and your mom's mom
Well,
was fine.
my mom was a little bit older. My mom was 25, but for the South, that was older. So
Practically an old maid.
yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, that was 46 minutes of.
Absolute bullshit.
I don't know. Maybe we should put like timestamps on this one.
Jesus.
Like they didn't record for a while. They're and it's Cinco de Mayo. Have fun.
Look at that.
So yeah, so she just dropped her magical glamour and was like, "Oh, hello, Skud and Rowan." She knew exactly who you guys were.
Hi.
And just to be clear, Rowan probably does not know who this is, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think
No.
Scud would either.
Unless you were like drinking, but no, Harper wasn't there. That
No,
was
I don't
Tom,
think
right?
so. I don't. So
Nope.
I forget. Are they actually like the Ham family? Do they actually have ham on part of their body?
it's just the hand.
I believe Bercy just has hands that are like hams. Was
They're
the
just so
original
big.
idea.
In
Oh.
smell, texture, and taste.
Oh,
What
so
pa-
like a
what's-
delicious honey baked ham.
What's the ham situation on mommy here?
Yes.
Mommy ham.
There is like a long buffet table, and it is full of just every kind of ham you can
Oh my
imagine.
God.
And she's in here by herself.
So she's more a
She's-
connoisseur of ham and
she's
less
hamming
like
it up.
Oh
anatomically
my
ham.
God, she loves the brand.
So this is like her like box. Like imagine she's at the freaking the Bruins game.
Yeah.
And-
She's watching Aerosmith,
She's watching.
drinking a Michelob Ultra.
Yeah. And but she's got just a fucking parade of ham.
Did
behind her.
Bercy's hands get that way from exposure?
Maybe.
all the ham?
When you defeated him the first time, you did tie his hams to his hands, I believe. That was a thing you did.
Too
Yeah.
much salt.
Damn. Okay, so she says hello, Rowan and Scud, and
Yes,
Rowan like completely freezes.
Oh, don't worry, dear. You can relax. My guards outside will keep us safe. Those are beautiful babies.
You got, we fashioned baby Bjorns.
Yeah,
the-
we each have a baby Bjorn. Yeah, these are our kids.
Yep. Yep.
These are ours. This is the dad. And
I'm a father.
I'm the mom of both of these babies. Oh, did they change D&D Beyond?
Yeah, you can roll now.
Yeah, it's
But
awesome.
don't touch it. It goes slow.
Weird. It looks weird.
It doesn't go slower than me typing into Google or rolling actual dice.
Or-
It looks like the match is finishing up. So why don't we have a little powwow, you and your little group, and
Oh, I can't have matches around these babies. That's
Yeah.
dangerous.
Well, why don't we just all sit here together, us and our children that are ours, and talk
Okay.
to you?
Please make yourself a plate.
And Rowan immediately is ham time.
Scud is
Pay
like
for that Iberico.
Yeah. Oh my god, I would fucking kill for some like ham on Serrano right now. Fuck.
Scud is like fashioning layers of like eucalyptus or like whatever like leaves are to try and make a plate.
Like a banana leaf.
Yeah.
Oh, I
just-
get it.
Don't be.
Yeah. It's a little fucking joke.
I get it.
I'm
Don't be fancy, dear. Just use your hands. Winford, come in here. I need you to go gather the. Winford.
Rowan.
Wait,
Quiet! Quiet, my son!
wait.
Where
feel
did
like I
that
need to do
boy
some sort of a
get
check.
to?
I'm just a widow Winford.
Holy shit, he can talk!
I'm a man trapped in a baby's body. This is hell. Kill me, please.
Is the baby I'm holding silent?
This is like a boss baby situation.
I'm a boss baby.
Well, this has never happened. They're so reliable. Where have they gone?
I think when we came in, they said they were gonna fuck off and get a drink. I'm pretty sure is what I heard him say.
Yeah, I thought it was really strange.
They said they were gonna pop off to the pub.
Yeah, they said that. I heard them. And I covered the baby's ears like, oh no, I can't have you hearing this talking alcohol.
They can't have babies hear words like pop off.
Ham.
Well, I don't know what to do. How are we gonna get? I assume that's Toby and Lahni down there. How are
Oh
we gonna
no,
get
their
up
names
here?
are Myrtle and Jerry.
I want to be Jerry.
Can I do?
Does that mean
Pop
Tim's
quiz.
Myrtle?
What was our bank soda names?
Oh, I wasn't there.
That's true.
One of them was Lamborghini Snack Pack.
That was mine.
Yeah.
Every snack pack is the best.
Yeah. Wait, what was it? Percy's? It was something chicken.
It was Percy chicken fingers.
Percy chicken.
I don't know what mine was. I forget.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
E.E. McGillicuddy, thank you, chat.
Yes. Can I
Oh, and Brad.
be real with
Wait,
y'all?
no, that's prison.
Brad's prison.
Yoglinker. Is that right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Sounds right.
Yoglinker sounds sexual.
I don't like saying that out loud. No thanks.
I'm struggling right now, Jennifer, playing this because I know who Mama Hamhands is, and I'm having a hard time playing. Like, what would Rowan actually do in this situation if someone knew who she was and knew who? Because
Rowan probably knows who this is because I'm sure she's had drinking nights with like Aludra,
like I could probably put two and two together.
and I'm sure they've told stories about this before.
Right.
She did say in the last episode, like, I think you know my son Percy.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
So, Rowan looks at Mama Hands and is like, "Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. These babies are your guards."
What?
Is it concentration?
I think so.
Like polymorph?
I don't remember.
It is concentration. I started thinking about baseball. I don't take them out of the baby borns yet, though.
So you're thinking about baseball to not to prolong it,
To
but
break
the opposite.
Yeah,
thing.
to break my.
He's
I was
just so
real
excited when he
confused.
thinks about baseball.
She's let the cat out of the bag, and so I'm thinking about baseball to break my concentration, so that the babies turn into men.
What?
This all makes sense.
Sure.
Think about baseball, so the babies turn to men.
Make them turn to men, babies. Thinking of baseball, the thing we all do to orgasm, and that's what that term means.
Wait.
We all know it.
You do it to orgasm?
No, that's what you just said.
No, that's
Well,
the whole point.
Unless you have to concentrate to nut. Well, I don't want to open this.
No, I'm not
that's
concentrating to
all.
not. I'm
Some
concentrating to break the spell.
He has to do something different because otherwise he could not tear his mind away from.
Yeah, because the whole time I'm having like a poor conversation with Bercy's mom because I'm just like, gotta keep thinking about polymorph, keep thinking about babies, keep thinking about babies,
Okay.
and then so I started thinking about something else so that the spell would break.
Okay.
All right, well, they unpolymorph, and she goes, "Oh my, Percy was right when he said you all were pretty magical. Renford, go fetch the two that are down by the match." And the guy goes, "My name's not Renford. Okay, bye."
Which
How did we get out of the baby Bjorn?
Yeah, Scott is just like off the ground on his back.
I imagine it was more of a Hulk situation where he bursts out of the baby Bjorn as he grew.
And they go and they fetch. Lahni is probably like standing with one foot on the chest of her opponent, and they go and they fetch Lahni and Toby and bring you guys up to the box.
I just remembered I was wearing a jumpsuit. I was
Do I
wearing a
get-
fully bag jumpsuit.
Oh, that's right.
Do I get a cool satin robe?
You get a trophy.
What about some roses?
I went to a kickboxing tournament and they got katanas.
What?
What?
I want a katana.
Yeah, I was like, maybe we should do kickboxing. And I was like, that would hurt me. They would kick me.
But
So
then you
many
have a
times.
katana.
That's so true.
Yeah.
So you guys are brought up and into the box, and
Oh wow, look at all this ham.
oh dear, go ahead, grab some ham. It's top of the line. I feel bad with all the people starving.
And
This
I
will
say,
all-
you don't have to tell me twice, and my mage hand has already has tons of ham. I call it mage ham. I'm kidding. What's happening?
I run around and I make a ham salad sandwich. A ham salad sandwich right there.
Michael,
While
do you
I'm
have the
running.
cube hand like from Wendy's?
Oh, that's
Salad
the
bar,
good
rest in
shit,
peace.
man. Oh,
Remember that?
remember the fucking Wendy's salad
We
bar?
all loved it. Garlic bread.
Can I push Toby's mage hand into the dip? Hey, everybody, look! Toby's trying to steal dip.
Oh man.
energy.
just a disclosure. I don't actually. They just do this. I have to keep up appearances. And it's I do take the extra and I give it to people who are starving.
Who are you? What's happening?
Oh, I'm old lady Hamhand.
Oh my God! You giving me the best friend in Bercy.
We love Bercy. We love him.
Bercy is a sweet and sensitive boy, and you have done him a world of good by being his friends. He's told me, I haven't actually spoken to him, but he has sent me many letters, and he has told me all about all of you.
Oh, him and I, whenever we were in prison together, we'd write you letters every Wednesday night at 7:37 on the dot. He said there ain't nothing I can do before 7:38 if I don't start my letter to my mama.
They would say that. He also to get out.
Bercy only lost a leg, right?
Yeah, don't tell her. Don't tell her.
I was saying, Rowan is like dead staring into the wall, like picturing Bercy's leg, which is chopped right now, while staring at Mama Hands.
Now, did he ever show you the sketches, dear?
Oh, he never showed me anything that was impolite. I will tell you, your son is a perfect gentleman.
What do you think sketches means?
He's just such a sweet, sensitive boy, and the only thing he loves more than punching people in their faces is doing drawings. And he has sent me sketches of all of you, which is how I can recognize you.
Oh,
that was so sweet of him.
That's convenient.
Here, take a look at some of his drawings. I'm so proud of him.
Oh,
are they good?
They're good. They're actually really good.
Oh,
Wow.
Bercy!
And he drew these with his foot. That's cute.
We need to commission Bercy.
Are they like caricatures? Like, is Rowan a mermaid?
Oh my God, I hope so.
Yes.
No, Skud has to be a mermaid.
Well, I was kind of imagining that Skud is looking at a picture of himself and remembering all the items that he has that he's forgotten about.
Miss Hamhands, what? Or is it Mrs. Hamhands? Is there a Mr. Hamhands? What's up?
Well, not anymore. I lost Mr. Hamhands about 50 years ago, sadly. That doesn't make sense. Because Bercy didn't exist. It feels like a long time ago, I guess.
Oh, true. So what have you been doing ever since that time that the group of heroes fought Bercy all those years ago?
That is a wonderful question. And it does actually probably explain. Everyone sit down. Let me tell you a little story. Does anyone want some cocoa?
I would love some cocoa.
I would love cocoa.
I would like extra ham in my cocoa.
Can I get some ham sprinkled?
Extra chunky. Here you go.
I'd like some chunky cocoa, please.
Chunky ham cocoa.
Chunky cocoa.
Chunky cocoa was my nickname in high school.
So, you all know that the Atlanta Falcons, who are they are good people, but in their early days, they had some misguided things, and they did capture my son Bercy and turn him over to those dark blades, who I'm not a big fan of.
Oh.
Wait, you don't like dark blades?
Well, no, they took my son from me.
But wasn't he doing crimes?
Well, okay, yes, he did get in some scrapes, and
no judgment. We were in prison together.
We do crimes.
But if someone's going to ask you to take a fall in a knuckle punching bout, are you going to take a fall, or are you going to bet all the money on yourself and then abscond with it? I mean, it makes sense to me.
It's logical.
So after they left, I did get the boys together and go and break Bercy out and rescue him from the Dark Blades.
Now, may I ask a question really quickly?
Sure.
Who are the boys?
The boys. There was a bunch of just sweet boys down at the gym.
Bananas Foster comes out of the shadows.
So they Bercy had to, he had to go on the lam, and I haven't actually seen him since then, which is very sad. But I did adopt these little boys and sort of make a little gang out of them, and they're called the Dusters now.
But then, how did he get sent to prison realm?
Well, it's a long story that I can't go into right now, but but yes, in his many adventures, he ended up in a prison realm.
Oh, the Dusters. Okay.
Yeah, the Dusters. So then, as you know, the demon apocalypse happened, and everything was really bad. But the Dusters kind of made me their leader, and we
helped. Always their leader?
Well, officially, I guess.
Oh, word.
And we tried to help people who were in trouble and stop people from dying. And then Pyre came and took over the city. And then it was even more important. We had to make sure that no one was starving to death and whatnot. And so that's what we set to doing. And I think we saved a lot of people. We did good work. So much so that I think about 2 years into the occupation, this really interesting woman came. Her name was Adira.
I knew it.
And...
I didn't say it. I'm growing.
He was literally sitting on his hands.
Ham just like frothing out of his mouth.
So she came and she killed the real Zixmonstein.
Whoa!
And she asked me if I could stand in his place. She gave me this brooch, which allows me to look exactly like him. And ever since then, I've been working on the inside, you could say.
So, did she tell you why she did this?
Well, she was trying to help as many people as possible until the time was right when we could overthrow this terrible dragon. So ever since then, I've been hiring people and putting them into strategic places, and I've been smuggling other people out of the city and funneling money out so that we could build a little resistance army.
Ooh, baby, this is what I like to hear.
That's
Rowan, very brave.
She leans forward with like both of her elbows on her knees and like head on her hands and is like, I think we could work together here. Because we have the same goal.
We do have the same goal, and I think the time is right, don't you?
Well, yeah, we brought all this material in order to help, and we gave most of it to the Dark Blades. Are you still
Is that gonna be a problem
for the Dark Blades? What's the story there?
Yeah, we're working with them.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the Dark Blades.
But if you have the same goal,
if they were to help, I could overlook all the things they've done to wrong me. But if they want to get rid of Pyre as much as I do, then so be it. And I begrudgingly do know that they have been helping people as well.
Wow. If we would have known that you had an organization, then we would have given you all of the material for sure. But it seemed, based on the network that we have, Tower of Grey, not a big deal. It's a big deal. That was the best course of action. They seem to be, well, I guess in hindsight, not handling it as well as I would have liked. But, I thought it was just a situation where they were up against a wall. Can you tell us what does your organization look like? It seems like you were told to get ready and wait. And while, I'll be honest, we have no affiliation with Adira, and I kind of forget, honestly, what my opinion of her is. And I'm mixing a lot of player knowledge with character knowledge over the couple years, and I have no idea where we lie. I assume we think she's bad.
Because the last night we encountered her, I think she was not great, because she stole little Tom Harper.
She did kidnap Tom Harper. And she did freeze Melora in a weird god
she's
trap.
up to some shit.
She's very bad.
So yeah, so actually, do we do some sort of check to be like, Adira's a little sketchy.
I have a question. Mm-hmm. Michael, would Lahni, she has roomed with Bercy she knows Bercy.
I got a connection.
Does he seem like the person that as soon as he is out of prison, he's going to contact his mom first thing? Because I feel like he didn't go to prison on his own accord. We know Bercy. We love Bercy. Well, Lahni knows nothing about old Mama Hands. Nika remembers very little about old Mama Hands. But my gut tells me she bad. Adira came to her and she's now like listening to what Adira said and that she's working with him. So like, could Lahni use, she's got very high wisdom. Could she use an intuition on, insight on Bercy to say like, Bercy would like, he would absolutely, contact his mom as soon as he got out of prison. So for her to say like she hasn't heard anything from him, like sounds kind of weird.
She said she's heard from him. She hasn't seen him.
Oh,
They've just been letter writing.
Yeah, he's been letter writing. The deal essentially, you should roll an insight, but probably on her.
Okay.
But the deal essentially is that he wouldn't tell her, and you know this from prison, like he would write her letters, but he wouldn't tell her where he was because he didn't want people
Did I
to
bust him?
Well, no, she didn't want.
She wouldn't say go. She wouldn't say prison. She'd say whenever he was away.
Oh, come on.
It's that he was trying to keep her safe because she didn't know, he's on the lam essentially.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 22 for insight on her.
Okay. You think that she is on the up and up? Seems like you believe what she's saying.
Okay.
And she rolled high, Nika did, so that's good. So fuck it, let's go.
So
Let's roll with it. Yeah, it's weird because like I think Tim Lanning knows that Adira is theoretically not bad, but maybe doing bad things for good.
Right, or like she's like working with sketchy people or something.
And Adira is Harper's sister, so even beyond metagaming and just selfishly, like a different version of it, I want what she's doing to be good. So, and Toby loves Harper, and at one point they hadn't met, but he probably has a decent dossier on Adira. But then again, she's very mysterious. So
you know that Eckhart thinks she's bad for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but Eckhart's like a goody two shoes. So
yeah, I kind of think Eckhart's.
I feel like Eckhart might think we're bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can be like so lawful good that like you don't actually end up being the good guy at the end.
No,
very true.
I fucking love Eckhart, but he's a fucking nerd.
Is he with us right now?
No, he's not.
He's on the way to prison.
Woo, thank God.
With what's her
He's with
name?
us everywhere.
Oh yeah, he's taking what's her face?
Siligo.
Yeah. Hottie reptile face.
What?
She had reptiles. Remember?
Oh, it was like she's a drought. But no, it is sometimes good to pause. It is an interesting thing when you are doing a podcast. Sometimes we feel like we can't. This has been a very meandering episode.
It's a very meandering episode.
But I don't give a shit because you always want us to be doing the show for us, right? So the more fun we're having, occasionally we'll give you a bad episode. That's just going to happen. but
just know we loved it.
We had a great time.
But we need to be able to keep the quote unquote realism of playing Dungeons and Dragons.
And sometimes you have to step back and be like, wait a second, what's going on?
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing? And I think there is something one of the reasons why I like tabletop role-playing games and I don't really have any interest in LARPing is because I like that you can pause and out of character, like have a discussion on the game that's happening in front of you. I haven't LARPed, so I'm sure I'd have fun doing it. But
did that one LARP.
A Renaissance is basically a LARP, right?
That's so true too. Yeah, the one that Bash organized.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was fun. Okay, never mind. That was really fun. But the same rule still applies. Is like the reason why it is this is because it's still a game, right? And we can still kind of pull back a little bit, and to some extent confront your biases as a player, confront your biases as a player, and then sort of collate what information you have. And then I think for me personally, if we never did that, I would just get deeper into side weeds of it would never bring us back to square one, so to speak. So so in this instance, the idea that we're kind of recounting, like, actually, what do our characters think of Adira?
Yeah.
I think that, based on, I bet, Harper, even at the end, wouldn't have said anything bad, right? So Rowan might
have a weird perception of her.
Right. Like,
because
if
I
you
don't
had...
know what Ashiara thinks of.
Because you were buddies
Adira.
with Harper, so...
I was, true.
And you...
But I might be in that, like, you know what? Like, I see Harper's side, but I see Ashiara's side.
Like, obviously he's not going to talk shit about family.
I'm guessing that Rowan is, like, aware of her. Doesn't think she's, like, evil or anything, but is wary. That's what I think.
I think Lahni thinks she is dead-ass evil. I got a conspiracy, and she is the one pulling the strings.
Yeah. That's actually very true. We know that's true. I mean, actually, we don't know that's true.
But we're pretty sure.
I'm not sure what Toby thinks. I bet he would probably have read, like, a newspaper clipping where Harper was like, well, my sister's misguided, but she is doing the best, yada, yada, yada. And yeah, sure, she worked with devils, but what are you going to do?
Who hasn't?
Who
in this economy?
This economy? Yeah.
Hey,
so
they were devils. They weren't demons, so
true.
that makes
no lawful.
Yeah.
You can, work with devils. So I think Toby would probably a blind spot in his intelligence would think, yeah, she's probably doing it for the right reason. She's a Harper.
Does Scud have any feelings?
Scud is idly leafing through the cards, the bone cards that he has on his person.
Flipping through the ham.
So flip through, looking for
Spiral ham.
Looking for any ham bones.
What's the best part of the
forest.
The idea of flipping through a spiral herm like it's a Rolodex is so cursed to me. Also,
Just the ham just sliced around the bone into cards.
That's your deck list.
Yeah, like, hey, can you cut
Okay.
this? Back of ham.
Guys, I just want to bring this up just real fast. Sir Newt in the chat said, what if Bercy is not a half orc, but half reptilian?
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Wow.
Mom, full reptilian.
Coming around.
Is, undermining the
Yeah.
Dark Blades by working against them in the town, not actually helping, but helping their enemies. Which is also in turn helping Adira to set up everything so they can take over Pyre, create a power vacuum in which she comes in as ruler of Mastwick and takes over everything.
Vacuum.
Damn, this is real.
Whoa.
You do think that she's telling the truth, though, based on your role.
Okay.
You could also just have a badass
Okay,
lie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we think that she's sincere. She wants to help. We want to help her. We want to connect the Dark Blades. And
Or
the
does
hand.
she think that she's sincere, but she's lying to herself? Ooh, no, I was kidding.
Whoa, that's a very
Whoa.
advanced roll.
All right.
So what's the plan, gang? How are we gonna do this? We've got a couple huge obstacles in our way. Namely, Skud Darvo is all up in my business.
And that's a problem for you. Shut up.
Rowan's like,
That's a big deal.
Yeah, if anyone's onto me, it's her.
And it would be a boon to you to get rid of Silga. Okay, let me write that down.
Oh, yeah.
And Toby
Yeah.
doesn't. He just leans back as his mage hand just like drops the longest piece of bruschetta into his mouth, and he eats it as though it was a fruit roll up.
That's a meat roll
Does
up.
it have a tattoo?
Yeah, I pressed it to my face.
oh god.
Excuse me, let me press this ham to my face.
And then there's Zelen Malreath, who's the master of torture, who terrifies people. And with him there, he crushes the morale of the people. So
And he's in your way, and like
We've
it's a
got
big
it.
deal.
Rowan's eating ham.
yes, and even worse than those two, Burl Theckhammer. He rules the guards with an iron fist, and he is actually strategically quite a genius. So he's definitely going to be an obstacle for us.
What could you? So we're here to help you, but also we want to make sure that that Mastwick is taken care of once Pyre is booted out. If we took care of these for you, what certain assurances could you give us? Would you be a positive ear for Mastwick joining Paler's Hope?
Oh, that would be so amazing if they could join Paler's Hope. Maybe they could ally with Deep Home or
Okay, we
Or-
killed all of them already. Silga's in prison. Zelen's
Wait,
dead.
I want to insight.
Oh.
Oh,
You can start.
No, go ahead. You can roll again if you want.
No, because
as
I
a
believe.
as a player, I think that's fine.
Is somebody else can roll insight?
Yeah, I feel like
Oh,
Lonnie
God.
wouldn't do it. At this point, she's already done it once. Mama Hamhands could potentially be like maybe.
I can roll insight.
Scud's also got a +8 that he can roll.
I just feel like it's a lie. I
Oh
feel
my
like we're getting
Oh,
hosed.
shit.
I don't trust anyone.
I got 15.
I got a 24. So Scud's got like the severe ADHD thing going on where he's not like 100% listening, but every once in a while he hears something that like brings him back into the conversation.
Damn.
Here's the wrong things to put him together, but
Yeah.
it gets his attention enough.
But he gets to the right place in the end.
Yeah.
Rowan, you are not sure what's
My
up.
main thought is this ham tastes great.
Scud, you're pretty sure she's telling the truth.
Scud's like, oh yeah, that sounds right. He just goes back to it, flipping through his Hamodex.
Thanks.
You just said that you're
Yeah, Silga's in prison. I have a double of her. I forget where she is right now. I think in a barrel, maybe.
That's right.
And we killed Zelen and Theckhammer. Theckhammer found the Darkblade's hideout. It got burnt, so we killed him.
oh my.
And yeah, Zelen, we were trying to bring for questioning, but he led Theckhammer to us, so we killed him.
Yes, that makes sense. Because the worst one of all is Seltra, the necromancer.
That one we haven't gotten yet.
Yeah, Wimble
And we
Puck.
may need your help with that. And by may, I definitely will.
So yes, so she is a big problem, and then of course, Pyre himself.
Oh yeah.
If we could deal with Seltra and Pyre, I could bring my troops in. We could do a attack. We could take the place over, and we could be free of this tyranny. This tyranny of dragons.
I want to hold up a big piece of ham, and it's like, I can cheers to that, brother.
we all cheers to ham.
You clink a couple of ham cubes in your ham glass, and
We have certain assurances from, I believe, Deep Home and Paler's Hope, I think, to assist us. But the ultimate goal is to lessen the loss of life within Mastwick. So we've already started feeding the population more to give them a little more energy in the belly. But we're also kind of nervous about these Tom clones. Do you have any information on the Tom clones?
Yes. They are a problem. They do keep them locked up mostly, and if we could somehow keep them locked up, that would be a huge boon. I do have guards at my employ, and if we could play this right, especially with Theckhammer gone, we could possibly make it so they never are a factor and they stay locked up in the basement of that Coliseum.
Whoa.
Mama Hands, my question was, do they stay locked up in one place? We used to, every once in a while, do something that we call an Arkansas fire drill, which is where we go and we light another person's barn on fire. Do you think that if all of these Toms are in one location, we could do this maneuver on them?
Burn them all alive when they're. I mean, that's pretty dark.
I mean, they're.
It's not dark. It's a maneuver. You see.
It's a maneuver. If you say it's a maneuver, it's fine.
Yeah,
But they must be destroyed. They're clones of Tom.
They are an abomination, and there is the one.
Yes, I was going to ask that. Do you have any information on the one that seems to be fine?
He spends a lot of time with Seltra. I sometimes think of him as her pet.
In a real way or like a
I mean, given what
another
we,
way?
or given how
A
what's her face
parental
was,
way?
It's a fish bucket.
I feel like this whole tower
Yeah.
is full of kinksters.
Oh yeah, this is a very horny tower.
Guys, I forgot. What if I feel like Scud's gonna die and then Bachmann's gonna come back as Tom, the perfect clone, and he's gonna traitor us again.
Yeah, Tom Omega.
I'm so paranoid.
That would be.
Tom that ate Alpha Chow and he's extra powerful now.
I would yell, but I mean, it could be it's whatever, it's whatever,
Now my question is, it seems like we should probably move fast, right? Because they're gonna figure out that
Yes.
people are missing.
Our timeline was pushed up a little.
Yeah, because we, killed Brol Thickhammer. We weren't
Mhm.
planning to.
Mhm.
So I think we might need to move kind of fast now. What do you think, Mama Hamhands?
If all three of these people are gone, I don't see how we'll get through tomorrow without everyone finding out.
Well, I think before today gets more deeper in the day, we should probably have a meeting between us, you and your people, and Magsman Calor.
Mhm.
Footpad Magsman, or Magsman Footpad Calor.
That sounds like I'll have to talk to myself a lot, but
We can figure that out.
You don't have to talk to yourself. You got us now. If you
Yeah,
ever
why'd you
need
say
a friend with a little ear to listen to,
And we
you
can
just
mediate.
listen to us.
And you can do that classic thing of like, hey, Scud, tell Magsman that I say.
That's a smart plan. We should get all of our allies together.
And if Michael, if you just wanted to, montage it, it's not a big deal.
Gonna be
Seems like
a
we got
Montage.
what we want.
That's all I can think of.
So you montage so hard, and
Montaging.
and you're now in a room with you're now in a safe house with
Nice.
old lady Hamhands and Footpad Calor and yourselves, I guess, and probably some guards, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I probably bring fake Silga.
What's the
So-
ham spread like here?
What's the ham situation? Like one side's all ham, the other side's all black coffee.
That's what the Marblades like?
I don't know.
Dark
Cigarettes.
chocolate.
They just drink Monster Energy drinks.
Yeah.
Like zero sugar kind.
Which flavor? The
It's
light or the white can?
That's exactly, yes. The white one is the one I had in mind. Just like a line of them, and they're not cold.
At
They're
Dragon
room
Con, I
temperature.
had like a cotton candy or bubblegum one, and that was dope.
That sounds so gross.
It was so bad.
I hate energy drinks.
And it was
What
probably
did I-
so hot too, wasn't it? They're the ones we got on the street, right?
Actually,
Oh,
it was
God.
it was pretty cold.
Oh, okay.
Not good.
Oh, Michael, I wanted to ask
Yeah.
real fast. What is the time limit from like when we are talking to her about this as to when we go to see like the meeting of everyone getting together?
Just just from last scene to this scene,
Yeah.
probably not more than like an hour.
Okay. Could I message? Okay, wait, y'all. Do you think we should tell Bercy that we're meeting with his mom? Do you think maybe he has any like, I don't know, like maybe her favorite desserts we could bake and bring to the meeting or something?
I like where your mind
Maybe she
is
likes a
on.
ham pie. I don't know.
I don't believe we gave Bercy a sending stone, so
Oh.
I am not trained to necessarily. I mean, yeah.
Lahni goes and shouts outside the window. Just shouts into the void. Bercy! I'm gonna meet with your mama!
Thousands of miles away, Bertie's ears perk up.
Birds fly out of the forest.
You love him. Scott, you don't have any way to send long-range messages.
I barely have a way to send short-range messages.
He only knows how to turn people into babies.
Yeah.
Isn't it called mouth?
And what was the other one that makes them dumb as hell
Oh,
for
that was
like
good.
a week?
Oh God, yes. Do you want me to use that?
No. no.
Oh no!
It's a very good spell though.
Okay. That's my thing then.
Feeble
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
That's it.
Classic.
Evil mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so you convene this meeting.
I think first that Mama Hamhands and Magsman need to apologize to each other and let the past be past.
You have to feed each other a piece of ham.
and drink a chunk of Monster Energy drink, but
Yeah.
the ham flavored one we can meet in the middle.
Yeah. It's like when in Game of Thrones, it's like you got to eat the bread and salt.
Mhm.
Like we all need to share a ham and Monster Energy drink together, so we're all on the same side here.
They definitely glare at each other a lot, and Mama Hands is like basically lectures Footpad Calor. She's like, I haven't seen my boy in it's got to be 10 years now, and he is a good boy, and you shouldn't have asked him to take a fall in the first place, and now he doesn't have a leg, and he's been in
Wait, she
jail.
doesn't know about that.
She does know about that.
How does she know about that?
Because he's still sending her letters.
Mama, I gotta tell you, I do not have a leg.
I hope it was just like that too. Mama, guess what happened today? One leg, I am left.
Beep, 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 beep.
And and Footpad Calor's like, he knew what he was getting into. He shouldn't have taken the deal. He should have just quit knuckle punching if he wasn't man enough to do it. And
Michael,
she's
can I
like,
interrupt you?
Yeah.
Can communicate with Bercy.
Oh,
Can we do it by ham radio?
Jesus
God
Christ.
damn it.
BRB, I'm gonna go punch myself in the face for not thinking of that.
Ham gonna Beans is our new brand. Ham.
Oh my god.
I'm angry.
Reach out to us. We are open for sponsorship.
Your basement that like ham radios, reach out to us. I have my crystal ball, and I can do it that way.
Okay.
Holy, that's funny. Hey, Bercy, it's okay. Fine, Lonnie, you can take the ball, and I just talk right here. Yeah, talk in the crystal, Lonnie. Lonnie, you're on.
Hey,
and you're
Lonnie.
Tell them that joke about their ham radio.
Bercy, I'm talking to you on a ham radio.
You got ham?
Oh hell yeah! Your mama put up a huge spread for us.
Wait,
I ain't seen nothing bigger than
you
Easter
seen my mama?
Sunday.
You seen my mama?
I am. Yes, I am with your mama.
Are you kidding? Is she doing okay? I didn't even know she was alive or dead.
Well, she is very much alive. She looked like Zix Monstein whenever I first saw her. I was doing a wrestling match. I used that move that you showed me on April 27th whenever we were in jail together. Best day ever. We wrestled so hard.
That was a good day. Oh, I miss my mama so bad.
I will give her a hug for you. She does know that you went to prison, and she knows you have one less leg.
I send her letters.
Well, I just want to let you know. I didn't know if someone's ratting you out. I ain't snitching on you.
I send her lots of letters. I ain't let her write me back though, because I don't want her to get in trouble.
Yeah, well, I got a question, Bercy. How'd you end up in prison all these years ago?
We are way too deep in the episode for me to get into that one.
It's like the ham's breaking up. I gotta go.
Lonnie, I'll tell you about it. That's when.
Fine.
Wait, Michael, this is a classic mistake that people make when they're trying to break up, do like fake interference. The word "you" was like 8 words long.
I'm through a ham tunnel.
I was wrongly accused.
Okay, so your mama ain't had nothing to do with you going to prison?
Of course not. I've been trying to protect her.
I know. You're a good boy. You're trying to help your mama. Do you know anything about Adair Harper and what she is doing with your mama?
Ooh.
Adair Harper? Adair Harper.
I don't. Nope. What? Who's that?
I don't know. It's a harper. A deer harper.
Dear Harper, dear Harper, a musical deer.
I don't know any Adirs. I don't know any Harpers. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's your mama got against the dark blades?
The fucking dark. You've seen those dark blades?
I don't know. They've been helping us a lot.
I'll kick every one of their asses.
I'm wearing a gimp suit, Bercy. Did you know that? I know you didn't know that.
I have to
talking
go.
about Christopher.
I have to go.
No.
Time to go.
I can, Bercy, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Bercy, make a wisdom saving throw.
I added Tim was like, I'm the DM now.
Oh no, that's not what's happening.
Bercy rolled a 7. I don't know what his wisdom is off the top of my head, but I don't imagine it's awesome.
That he has to beat. Toby cast suggestion on him, and the suggestion is, don't worry.
It's chill, bro.
So since he lost his wisdom save, he has to be. He has to not worry about. I'd probably say, don't worry about our mission in Mastwick.
I know you guys always come out on top in the end. I seen you beat lots of dragons, not just one dragon. This is gonna be easy for you all.
Thank you, Bercy. I really needed that little pep talk. I was feeling real down on us. I didn't know if Tower Grey was going to make it. You know, we always try, but sometimes we maybe bite off a little more than we can chew. But you just said that. I think with that and your mama's ham buffet in our tummies, we are ready to rock and roll.
Mama makes the best ham.
I had never eaten so many hams.
All right, my minutes.
Okay.
Is there anything else that we needed to ask?
Is ham good?
Yeah,
That's good.
see if he likes ham.
Bercy, what's your favorite type of ham? Just real fast.
My favorite type of ham, honey ham.
Honey ham. That's solid ham.
Honey
That's
glazed.
solid ham right there.
Sometimes you take a Dr. Pepper and just
And
pour
you put it
that
in the ham.
pour that on another ham and glaze it instead of a honey. That's
I want a
good
Dr.
too.
Pepper.
Damn. That sounds so solid. You make a house out of it.
All right, here we are. Back at the monster.
Comment. Dr. Pepper 24 flavors. The 24th is ham.
Yeah. There probably is.
So there's lots of glaring, but then eventual apologies back on both sides, and the Dark Blades and the Dusters are going to work together.
D&D.
Dark Blades and Dusters.
Dark Blades and Dusters. This is a good podcast name.
Oh, DM guys, you want to change our name? Dark Blades and Dusters.
But I like it.
That's a good idea. So what's the plan? What's the plan? Flip that Cowler. Where is she?
I have to save Rachel. I'm afraid of a bat.
Now I can get them right into the top of the spike.
Ooh, what's
That's good.
because we need to get Wimblepuck.
Yeah. I would take her out first. Yes,
Oh, for sure. She seems to be the brains of this operation.
I have actually a great idea. She has an alchemical lab up in the her top area where she lives. You could make like a sleeping potion, and Pyre's always eating these large creatures like cows and people. You could fill them. Fill them with sleeping potion.
Communicators, what's up?
What?
This was our idea. We were gonna feed this guy named Corpse Fucker Gary, just fill with poison, and then let Pyre eat this guy, and this get fucked up. He just gets so fucked up on poison.
You fucking
Is
tripping.
this like when you do like a beer can and you put the chicken on top of the beer can?
Yeah,
Yes.
you gotta. Well, you gotta have some way to keep filling them with sedatives. Then.
Yeah, you gotta keep funneling them in.
What?
Well, you put them in the oven, and as the sedatives evaporate, they go.
Or what if we put inside Corpse Fucker Gary balloons that would be like a delayed release impact, so he would have it, and whenever Pyre's eating him, he'd get the initial impact,
I like
and then the other ones would pop.
Like,
Oh, and we put inside
yeah, he's a mule. He's
inside those balloons are smaller balloons with like a different poison.
Oh, word.
Get to it later. Like a
It's-
Russian nesting doll of poison.
Yes.
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 You could. Are you saying you would double poison him?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
In this one case, Michael, I'll allow it.
Oh boy. Remember our
Oh, boy.
episode 4 hours long? Yeah, no, yeah. I love that we are vibing very hard right now. Okay, so you think we should go to Wimblepuck's lab, steal poisons, and then double poison Pyre by feeding him a gross guy?
And Mama Hamhands, you think you can get us into her lab?
Oh, I have guards working for me. This is how I can get in every day. I make sure that I have people on my side who let me in through the zone of truth. Essentially, they turn it off, and then they turn it off, and then I come in, and my glamour is intact.
That whips ass.
Yeah, I think this sounds like a good plan to
This
me.
is a great plan. I love you.
I'm really glad we met you.
I'm really glad we met you.
Those are
glad I met you.
that helped, but
Mercy
Yeah.
said so many.
This is
nice
extremely convenient.
Mama, yeah, I just talked to Bercy. He wanted us to give you his best.
You talked to Mercy?
Oh, I
And-
just want.
You didn't think
What?
to let me talk to him?
Well,
All right.
just
Okay.
for- it was just.
She takes the plate of ham out of your hands and
Okay, you can call me Mrs. Ham.
Mama hands, give me my hand back.
Well, we just wanted to make sure. It sounded like you talked to him a lot, and so we wanted to make sure. Gosh, I'm sorry.
I haven't seen him in 10 years.
We wouldn't have saw him. You would have been
Yeah,
able
it
to
was-
communicate.
it was-
I saw him. It was cool. I saw him. He looks great.
He's
Strong,
very muscular.
thick.
This will all be done soon, and I'll be all reunited with my boy.
I'll
Yeah.
take you to him lickety split.
Yeah, she's fast. Your bones will melt. She runs so fast.
I'll hold your head so your neck doesn't snap.
That's okay, dear. She hands you your plate of ham back.
Oh, thank you. Have you
Everyone-
ever tried an egg with a ham?
What?
Have you ever tried an egg with a ham?
No.
Maybe do that.
This is the worst version of green eggs and ham I've ever heard.
Well, these green eggs and ham are green because of Monster Energy drink. That's right. Our sponsor this week is Monster Energy.
Is Monster Drink.
Monster Check.
monster infused ham.
Freon.
So is that what you guys want? Do you want to
Yeah.
Yeah.
sneak in and
Yeah.
then confront Seltra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kick her ass.
I can't think of any other planning we need to do. This is a great plan. We should probably go back and knock out that guy and then steal another pie from him. Besides that, I think this is airtight. I mean, we've distributed material to the populace. We've united two rival factions who have their own networks, so I'm sure we'll have backups there. Sounds like Mama Hamhands has backups outside the city as well. So, baby, you love to see it.
And
Okay.
I'm still catching Pyre in the card, right? Is that still happening?
Yes,
Yes.
that is the goal.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta catch him.
Oh, yeah,
That's
everybody.
why we're not murdering him.
1 point. Non-lethal.
So can I do a quick montage to wrap things up?
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Um,
Are you going to
Yeah.
end us on... Oh, no, you go ahead. I want to be surprised.
Yeah, it just,
so it's the next morning. Just like she said, the guards just wave you through. You're able to go right into the spike. You're able to go right up the stairs. You get to the top, which is probably, I guess maybe there's elevators. Who's to say?
Magic elevators.
And you burst into Seltra Wimblepuck's lab.
where she was
and-
late one night.
It's empty.
Ah, fuck.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
And that's where we'll end our episode.
Good.
I mean, it's kind of good, but then where is she? We don't.
All
know
right, we
she-
did it. She's done.
Dope. We'll just use her lab.
Easy.
It'll be fine.
Easy.
Podcast done.
All right, we did a podcast. Nice job, everybody.
Good job, everybody.
It's been a while,
Come on.
isn't it?
It's a good time.
It's been so long, I forgot to do this.
I'm
if you-
pulling up reviews right now. Now that my computer works, I can read them, friends.
Yay.
I'm sure you miss them, though. You know what I'm saying?
do I do my part first, or do you do the reviews? I don't remember.
Reviews first.
Okay.
Everyone, as we've said a billion times, reviews are one of the more important ways that you can spread the love of podcasts. Please review a couple podcasts you listen to today. It will help them. Such as an average raccoon says, worst QuickBook tutorial podcast ever. Don't have very much to say. I just binged all 326 episodes in a little over a month. Not sure how to balance my bank account, but the characters have brought balance to my heart. Just kidding, I'm
Aw.
still depressed.
I feel that.
Timmy Tot 666 says, Sly Flourish. I'm finally current and wanted to say I appreciate all you guys and the work that you put into this fun story. Thank you. The Fancy Nancy says, what the heck do I do now? Spotify told me that I would like you guys when I ran out of Taz Amnesty, so I checked you out. I started listening in April of 2019 and finally caught up as of August 2019. Now I have a ton of Taz to catch up on. Things I've done as a result of Greetings Adventure. Sign up for Twitter, sign up for Stitcher, so I could leave a review. We'll be logging into Twitch so I can watch the next live ep, and eventually joining Patreon. Cats need food first, then the backlog. LOL. Convinced my husband to go to Ohio for next year's GeeklyCon. Whoops.
Well,
This was written in August, so. Screamed at my phone when the following died. Tom screamed at Tim on Twitter and cried when Harper showed up at the bachelorette party. Screamed at my phone when Steve came back. They go on to say many, many nice things. Thanks so much. Sweet Virgo B says, I hope Bo-Nana is still the code word. The group works so well together. Started episode 1, but still working at getting caught up. Makes my drive to/from work, remember that, enjoyable. Love listening while I cook or clean. Michael's an awesome conductor. I mean DM. The players and their characters are spectacular. Love the chemistry. RJK says, you need this podcast. Took me about 6 months, but I'm finally caught up from episode 1. I love this podcast, and until now, I've been listening to it every chance I had. Now I have no idea what to do with my life or spare time, as it all seems rather useless without more of the drunks and dragons crew to occupy myself. Now I will just have to live for the 1 hour a week, I suppose. Or you could do a ton more episodes immediately, which is my personal vote. Happy Gopher Guy says, this is my existence now. I've gotten rid of all my friends, quit my job, and dropped out of school, all to focus on binging this podcast. I haven't seen the sun in weeks, surviving on nothing but egg, grog, and Lunchables. Banana, my friend. Too Good to Put Down by Cello. Hello, Thrifty, Tim, Jennifer, Bachmann, and especially Nika. You guys are amazing. Not an OG slabber, but a slabber nonetheless. Love the show, and I listen every week to several episodes at work. I started listening from the beginning this year in 2019 and am almost caught up. Just hit episode 295.5, and I can't say I've heard an episode that I haven't chuckled to or laughed out loud to. Love the characters in the story, and especially how Thrifty brings everything in for an epic tale. They go on to say many, 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 many more nice things. Sorry, I could not read it all. Jaeger Meisen says, love this podcast. I've been binging it at work for 9 to 10 hours, Monday through Friday. Discovered it near the beginning of the month, and I'm on episode 46, and I'm so glad I have roughly 300 more episodes to go. Keep up the awesome work. Megan the Red says, best D&D podcast ever. This is by far my most favorite D&D podcast, and this is by far my most favorite podcast and definitely the best D&D one out there. I'll be honest, I haven't listened to any other D&D podcasts, but I don't want to because I'm 110% sure they will never live up to what Drunks and Dragons brings every week. It's been such a joy to listen to them grow as both players and friends over the course of the show. I've gotten weird looks on many occasions as I get caught off by how hilarious something is. Thank you so much. Teresa Gomez says, it's great. Boom. Hakudid Fark Poosh. Good day, mate. Started listening in April this year, late to the party, but love all the characters I've encountered so far up to episode 203. Have gotten me through a rough breakup in the process of going back to college after having dropped out. Can't wait to see what comes next. Keep it up. Finally made it to September of 2019. Is where we are in the reviews. We're doing it, friends. We're doing it.
We're doing it. Thanks, Tim. Hey, if you want to get in touch with us, we're on Twitter. We're at GeeklyInc or at D&D Podcast, and I'm at Thrifty Nerd.
I'm at Tim Lanning.
I'm at Jennifer Sheik.
I'm at Nika_Howard.
I'm at the Mike Bachmann.
And you can find our editor, David, at SpudCam Pro? Just SpudCam. Just SpudCam.
Yeah.
At SpudCam.
But he is a pro.
He is a pro. Didn't get your fill of action and adventure in this episode of Greetings Adventures? Well, make sure to head over to GeeklyInc.com where you can find other thrilling podcasts, fan art to make you blush, and gear to level up your adventuring quest. When you finish loading up your banana leaves at the ham buffet, head on over to Apple Podcasts to leave your other podcast app of choice to leave us a 5-star rating and review. Also, don't forget to head over to patreon.com/DND podcast. Once you become a patron, you have access to exclusive content that you won't be able to find anywhere else. New episodes come out every Monday, so go subscribe, get your quest log filled, and get ready for things to get dicey.
Thank you, everybody. We will see you next week. Until then, keep it dicey.
I think I'm going to stop an export, y'all.
Yeah, I think I'll stop next one too.
We didn't do dice.
Whoops.
We didn't have any. Michael just say we didn't have any. Then
We didn't have any this week. We're going to have more next week. 100% for sure.
When
Yeah,
Jay and I were doing our stream last week, people were asking about dice.
I was like, dude,
Wrong thing.
you're horny for dice.
I love dice.
360?
I mean, can you blame
Yeah.
it? So good.
Yeah.
This is our Xbox
40.
episode. We didn't even mention it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We
That's
didn't
why
mention
you guys
Cinco de
said
Mayo.
360.
God damn it. Well, that was the cum I was drinking, you guys realize, right?
Oh.
360 ounces of cum. That's how much.
I
Is in the
mentioned
glass.
Cinco de Mayo.
Did we on the episode?
I told, maybe not on the episode, I told people to overthrow a fascist regime.
I meant to do a whole episode based on that, but then I realized that maybe I wasn't the best person.
Cinco de Mayo, and I have these little skulls here. They're made of sugar. That's what Michael would say.
I feel very dehydrated, so I'm gonna get some water.
All right, I'm
Hell
gonna
yeah.
go Naruto.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna go to bed after I get the water.
I'm going to do crimes.
Please do. I'm more successful in your crimes. That's fidget spin.
Damn. Do you remember fidget spinners?
Tip
Give out a
Do you
spin.
remember? There was a point in time where it was like the entire world was fidget
They
spinning.
were fidget spinning. Tim was fidget spinning at the cats the other day, and oh man,
loved it.
they were like,
I
"What?"
love it.
I want a quieter.
Oh no, mine needs work.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
gotta keep your fidget spinner lubed.
You gotta
my
put
dude.
some new ball bearings in there, otherwise they just
Spins though? I'm putting the mic. That's gonna sound.
This is so sad. Oh, hold on.
there you
Oh,
go.
it's back, baby.
Oh no.
How fast- I mean, look at this.
Oh, you love
You
it.
just
Look
gotta
at
get the
this.
rust off.
And then you just gotta
Nah.
go, ha!
Oh, that boy. Oh no. Oh, it just feels so good.
Yeah. Let's all spin our fidget spinners for healthcare workers. Let's not get Medicare for all. Fuck that. But
No,
let's
only
spin.
spin our fidget spinners.
clap this-
No, no healthcare, no UBI, just spidget spinners.
Spin it and clap in your ass.
Better
For
way.
everyone.
Let's fucking clap our asses at them. They want pizza. They want pizza.
They love it. They
They
want us
want
to. They want us
pizza.
to bang pots and pans.
They want pizza and pop pans. They hate healthcare.
Okay, Bachmann, something's wrong with that one now.
Bachman, you gotta take that into the shop.
Yeah.
We gotta go
that
to- and that's the thing. That's what's bad about Corona is that all the fidget spinner shops are closed.
That's the one
Damn.
thing.
That's the thing.
Oh. Anyway, I'm gonna get some water.
Yeah, I'm gonna make like those baby guards and fuck off out of here.
Should we raid?
Explode out of my baby Bjorn.
Yeah, you know what? Let's raid.
Oh, who are we
Well,
going
let's
to?
raid Shadow Legends. Somebody.
Yeah, who has the biggest Valorant stream I don't want to. This is non-zero chance.
Effect is playing with 206 people.
Who's Effect?
That's like a legit. They used to be a professional Overwatch player.
Oh.
For Dallas.
I don't raid based on who people used to be.
Bud Light streaming? Should we raid Bud Light playing Call of Duty?
Wait,
Can we?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
I think so.
What?
How many
People
viewers?
may
I want to
have-
raid somebody that they're not going to notice the number.
They have 21,000
Oh,
people.
they'll notice.
D&D Beyond is doing a stream. They have 1,500 people.
No,
They
that's
won't.
gross.
They'll be like, I don't give a shit about you guys.
They're just like, check out this dice rolling feature, which I actually think kind of rules.
Oh, they're like, you guys suck. That's what they'll say. Just kidding. I hope it doesn't sound like we're trying to start beef. Because
What if we... Oh, that's our cell. Never mind.
You know, who scream us? Or just not. I don't know.
All right.
I don't see anyone. I mean, like on the recommended, Scraticus is streaming with 90.
Whoops.
What's the point of streaming? / rating.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. Oh no.
Some of these overlays are wild. Have you seen this?
Have you guys seen these?
Have you heard about this? Have you seen this?
Wild.
I will say the D&D Beyond chat is pretty quiet.
Are they?
Yeah.
1,400 people and they can't
They're
chitter
not-
chatter to each other?
Not doing a lot of chitter chatting.
Our chat's quiet sometimes, so you know, I ain't
course.
out here.
No, our chat is always awesome.
That's so true.
Yeah. Our chat is the best.
I still haven't rated anybody.
Yeah, no. What if we
What if
don't?
didn't?
Let's take a night off.
I just
Yeah.
like forcibly
Let's
throwing
give the
our
chat
viewers
a night
somewhere.
off.
I like
It
the
is
power that I feel.
It is funny. It is funny.
What if we just did someone, I don't know, is there some random person?
Here's
Here's
That's
like.
what if they're bad?
I mean, I guess most people probably aren't racist. Is that true?
I don't know.
most people aren't or most people are.
Is that true?
Everyone can't be racist, right? Like, what are the odds that everyone?
Well, everybody can be racist.
Oh, that's true.
Oh no, I spelled that wrong.
We're having a good time. I just don't follow all the Twitch channels.
Yeah. Let's see if I click raid. It suggests that I raid good old games.
Gag. Gag.
Gag. Oh, oh, gag.
Oh, gag.
Poor guy.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna let you all solve this. I love
Yeah.
you, chat. I'll see
Oh,
you
my
next
God.
week. Great job, everyone.
Thank
You're
you.
the
Thank
best.
you,
I couldn't
everyone.
ask for better pals in this universe.
You
or
probably
any other.
should.
Big sin.
I can't. I won't.
What's the Bud Light?
I refuse. It's 15,000 people. Are
I'm
you gonna do it?
not concerned about that. Goodbye, everybody.
Good night.
Oh
Bye.
my god. Bye.
They've all, yeah, I'm sending everybody to Bud Light.
All right, don't get a fan though. Don't be rude. I like Call of Duty, so I think you're gonna have a great time in the Bud Light stream with 21,000 or
Oh
whatever.
my
people.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys are crazy. I'll see you next week.
Could be worse. I could have sent them all to fucking Steakum's Twitter page or something. Talk about
Oh my god, that's so funny.
what is it? Did it work?
Let's see.
I didn't stop streaming. Can Bud Light hear us now?